We're so pleased that you're joining this gathering as we explore new ideas and new ways of connecting existing knowledge. This conference is themed The Seeds of Change, Inspiring a Better Future, because we seek to invest our passion in forward thinking, extending horizons, and in the importance of imagining something new in order to start living it. We're considering health and well-being in the broadest sense, a holistic perspective of ecological interdependence that connects the health and vitality of individuals, communities, and the Earth's natural systems. It also encompasses the human-made, social, political, and economic ecosystems that promote attitudes, values, and behaviours of individuals and whole societies for equitable, mutual flourishing and fulfilment, and overcome factors that undermine it. Many great things take root from small beginnings, especially when nourished. This includes the seemingly small, local and even personal changes, which can ultimately contribute to the momentum of growth for larger systems change. So we seek to plant seeds of positive change in a landscape of stories that is currently overwhelmed with negative narratives, feeding the sense of crisis. We can see the devastating effects of despair and frustration, especially in our youth. Using fear, anger, or guilt to motivate change only serves to polarize, alienate, and disenfranchise people. These are not the seeds to plant for our children. We need wiser stories that build rather than break our communities. Stories that shift focus from all that is wrong in the world to more hopeful and engaging narratives that focus on what we can do about it together. This seeds both personal well-being through purpose and belonging and grows community cohesion for collective action. And in this increasingly divided world, it is increasingly important that we seed narratives that engage people across the board. And the best way we know how to do that involves going deeper to the core of our shared humanity. Marketing experts tell us what we know intuitively, that the most effective messages for engaging and motivating action are those that have an emotional meaning at a personal level, going literally to the heart of change. And that is what the research shows too, that it is not guilt or fear that motivate altruism, but love. Love for our children, love for each other, love for our planet, as a universal driving force behind all the actions we are inviting people to take. And this crosses political ideologies and cultural groups. So this is the space that we need to reach into. Yes, we are influenced by societal narratives, but we are also co-creating them all the time. And we don't use that power enough constructively or with awareness. This invites the elements of imagination, creativity, inspiration, and fun. These are key to the sense of awe, hope, possibility, and belonging that we truly need to thrive and make a meaningful difference in the world. The energy and lightness of spirit in those moments when we feel the best and most alive. And we invite all of you to think about what makes you feel most alive, really alive. Ultimately, the solutions to our challenges on every level depend on cultivating deeper, kinder, meaningful relationships with ourselves, with others, and the natural world, for co-creating change with a more unitive awareness of connected consciousness. And this does require a greater focus on developing our inner resources and our inner strength for outer change, which we will focus on later in the meeting. In this session and those that follow, we will hear stories of change from many people. And these are not intended to cover every issue, but to introduce a range of interconnected themes, which we will explore more as the conference evolves. The goal is to invite us to go outside our usual sphere of practice to see new interconnections, ways of applying our work, and ways of contributing to a larger mosaic of solutions. It is important to push boundaries and stretch our limiting beliefs, because that is the only way that progress is ever made. By looking into this portal of possibility, we're actually creating it, opening it, and inviting it into reality. So let's dive in. To ground us and expand our awareness, I would like to invite Elder Puna Kalama Dawson to say a few words. She is an internationally honoured elder of the Hawaiian Islands. Puna travels in the footprints of her ancestors to strengthen the cultural bridges for world peace. Among her many leadership roles, she serves as the board chair for the Coherence Lab. And we want to thank our wonderful friends and collaborators, Prajna and Greg Horn at Coherence Lab, for bringing us this message. Thank you all.